It's hard to look serious when you're taken as a joke. Everyone is laughing. I don't know what else to do. Watching all the other couples kissing, hugging, and dancing. As soon as I walked into the classroom, I started acting up, trying to impress the girl with nice tits and huge butt, talking too much, moving around, can't stay in one place, always making sounds, always doing something so the teacher would call me out, sitting all the way in the back so everyone could turn around. So hyper, I smile when I speak, getting exercise on my cheeks, shaking my legs, moving the table. I could see people getting bothered, but I wasn't able to settle down for a moment. Trying to bottle up, but I just couldn't hold it. Running in the hallway, walking fast. Not enough time to talk to people in between class, goofing around and disobeying orders, telling me to stop, but my asshole was getting bolder. Everyone talking behind my back, only pretended to like me, but I already knew that. No one has respect, so I just ignore their disses and the fact that they stole my whore, acting like a child, have no sense of maturity, then wondering why the hell these bitches are hurting me, and my feelings be showing me disrespect, but the real me is what they neglect. But at the same time I'm sad but never show it, because my smile and silliness won't let it expose it. So people around me think I'm crazy and emotionally confused. Crazy as I may seem, I'm no fool, but it's too late to prove it because of the reputation I gave myself. Everyone hates me and only remembers me for my former self, which was not the real me, but it's too late to let it show. It's too late to prove them WRONG. There's no point. A public persona. I'm here making tunes in this hateful world that gives no damn about you. There's no future, just the past and present. I'm accused of sympathizing and wanting a girl's love, also trying to get people's attention and a chance to cuh. Dolocate, you got me there for a minute, but I promise I'll come back. I swear I won't forget it. When I see you again, I will never know. But all I know is that I'll never be the same no more. I promise I will never lie to you. But for now on, I have to suffer a little more and only dream about saying hi to you again and come back a man and act my age to make sure this never happens again and prove my worth. Swear I'll be easing the pain of the ones I hurt. Fuck man, I can't stop smiling. My face is hurting and the anger keeps piling. Anger cause I'm annoying everyone in class. Everyone getting tired of me and prepared to kick my ass. But I can't stop. Something is wrong with me. I need to chill out cause it's IAT is making me look bad and teachers getting upset. But I tried to late and now everyone I'm glad I'm gone from that mess. I lived a good life. Now it's gone. Cause I took it for granted and I acted all wrong. Never will I have something that's special. I'll never love again. So I decided to pick up a pencil and make some bread. I said I lived a good life. Now it's gone. Cause I took it for granted and I acted all wrong. Never will I have something that's special. I'll never love again. So I decided to pick up a pencil and make some bread. Feeling loved, feeling warm, feeling hugged. Hardcore, the adrenaline kicked in. Oh, what I did was a sin. As the days went by, I acted worse, fucked up and whined, pretended that I'm hurt. She discouraged me from being myself. They all hated me, sent me to hell. Now that I'm gone, I sit here and regret all that went wrong, and now I wept. I had a good life, now it's gone, and it will never come back. Some people will do anything for even deceive people with a fake persona. Some people will do anything to get back at their ex, even go as far as taking it out on people who had nothing to do with it. Anya met a girl who was quiet and emo, looked angry listening to MP3 and iPod. She obviously listened to that rock that was hardcore and evil. Introverted, and I stared at her a lot. One day I talked to her, and when she turned around, I saw her huge eyes. I got scared with her black lips, hair, and metal mouth. LOL. Oh my. She looked scared. She looked crazy. Probably because of her music. Because the eyes pop out of people who are either scared or crazy. She had a. But over the years, I've noticed all girls have big eyes. And it makes me feel like crap. I wish I had big eyes so I could get. For all the times people made me feel like a loser and got away with that. Some people would do anything for. Even to see people with a fake persona. Some people would do anything to get back at their ex. Even go as far as taking it out on people who had nothing to do with it. Anya. And this thing has been going on for about 20 minutes. So used to see perverted men with big hands touching me and beating the crap until I met you with fingers that look like sticks, loving you without saying shit. Now all of a sudden guys have skinny fingers, acting like little bitches mad cause they know I'll be the winner and they'll never be shit. I wish my fingers were as skinny as yours. I want to be just like you. I want to be just as much as you want to ride on a horse. I wish I was you. I had already loved one girl and one girl only, even though a lot of girls loved me. But like a dumbass, I declined to go out acting like a pony, jackass with too much fat in my tummy. But above all things, I was a dreamer, fantasizer, and whacked out of my head, doing, saying, and believing things like nobody else. New to the neighborhood, cool music, love, and release from the dreads. So crazy, I needed serious help. The beginning of that school year was hell and full of regret, but it got better. A redshirt in 2015 from EHS, when I was supposed to go to DV trying to ease the sadness. I made new and a lot of haters too. Everyone scheming and making me feel like an idiot. Half day at one school and in another in the other school. Started to fuck around and can't stop smiling, getting teased by a little bitch. And getting my heart broken over a campus. Taking for granted the meaning of it all. Complaining that living there was kinda rough and tough. Keep saying the same thing just to annoy people and all the above. Acting like a city bus and drifting too far away. Coming home 3 hours later. Pain all in my legs and without a trace. My brain disappeared in the echo writing destination announcements on paper. That year was full of this, that, he said, she said, and fake. Then towards the end, I think it was the 6th of May, couldn't get it out of my head. Sociology, lower level, cut my hair to the side. Made my first social media profile. Tried to go to last period, which was art, took a long time. Cause it was the upper level, got used to it after a little while. Looked to my right side, and I was walking to the left. And someone comes out of the classroom and says hi. Looked me straight in the eye, and two kids with white smiles looked at me. Didn't know what to do, so I just raised my eyebrows. All of them laughed and said, "Ooh." Walked away, not turning around, saying I'm so fine. Thanks for the compliment. Didn't think twice. Forgot about it. Class was over and it was time to go home. I saw her on the opposite side. Didn't see me, so I made a fast move to go and hide. Didn't say anything else, even though I saw her twice. It was hot as hell. Still think I'm so fine. Still remember what I was wearing that day. Purple t-shirt, black and white shorts, and gray Vans. Brown glasses and combed hair with red paint. A tiny beard and blue backpack ID in my pants. I hadn't seen her and still thinking I'm so fine. Just like she said, good music, and as time moved forward it kinda hit a dead end. I had still been neglecting the girl who loved me with all her heart. But I was still awaiting a relationship. Cause when I asked Michael if she still liked me, she asked if I thought she was cute, and I said kind of at the start. He said he'll ask her for a relationship. One day at lunch I saw a girl who looked like her. Looked at me all bad. Looked at her ID, and as I swiped her. Her name was... So on Facebook I looked her up. And I confirmed the girl I saw and were indeed the same person. Wondering why she wasn't talking to me. Like damn. Days turned to weeks, and then months, and still no words. Thinking I'm so fine and still suffering from bad luck. All that bullshit's for the birds. One day I lost my cool, and I was gonna leave, cause this punk spent 2 years trying to abuse. And then I started to see her hanging out with this dude walking to class. It better not be what I think it is. Last full week of the month, kissed in front of my ass. And coincidentally, it was across from the class where the upper 4 classes. Spent the rest of that school year devastated. And I wanted to drop out. Cause I couldn't face a new day knowing she was with him. With no explanation of how it went from I'm so fine to that. Going crazy, wanted to know. The decision was finalized that I wasn't gonna come back. Never gonna see me anymore. Summer started and it took a dark, cold, and numb. Going in circles. How could I have been so dumb? Skin turning purple. Every morning I woke up, started feeling pain in my chest and was paralyzed, having flashbacks and listening to sad songs about unrequited love, having balls in my eyes, looking for her like crazy and trying to figure out how I went from here to there, and I wish it never ended that way, and if I could go around so I wouldn't have to feel the pain. At the end of July, I finally found her as I was alive again, and I was still thinking I'm so fine. Saved every photo so I wouldn't ever forget her again. But one day I kinda crossed the line. Posting her pics on Instagram about to tell the story. One of her friends was like, "What the hell, guy?" She then private messaged me with trash talk, acting like she don't know me. Still obsessed with serial killers, their words and sounds. Acting like she don't know who I am. Cussing me out. So nervous I ran. August comes and everyone stayed silent, bottling up my concerns. So in September I shared a photo of her boyfriend trying to start a riot. She showed to show she don't love me and it burned. Still acting like she don't know me, what she said what I know. She said, "You're fucking stupid, dude." Calls me old and ugly and a pervert at McDonald's, and I decided to go to my grandma's cause I knew. Cousin came in and took over the trash talk while she blocked me, feeling like shit. That's when I realized that it was all a lie. She was being nothing more but a little punk. I'm not cool and I'm not so fine. So what you're telling me is that I dropped out for nothing, fake love? Cousin protecting her innocence, saying she didn't do shit when they don't know me. I kept it a secret, feeling like I'm in hell and so lonely. Then I saw a girl I took for granted found somebody else, and I blamed this punk ass bitch. My life became a living hell, and I started looking ugly and shit. Released PBL and everything cleared up. Found out that punk joined RH's cosmetology class. Now she had all these punk ass bitches fucking with me on Instagram by talking shit to my ass. And one day I told my grandma what happened, and she defended me, calling her a loca and a fea, and it was true as havoc. She wasn't gonna be the end of me. She going about her life with no remorse or morality for the damage, pain, and suffering she's done. She's gonna graduate all happy, not giving a fuck. Boy, I hope she burns in hell and gets put in the deepest part, cause she's nothing but a punk ass bitch. I feel stupid for being blinded by the heart, being blinded by a punk ass bitch. If I had known she only did it out of fucking around, I wouldn't have said hi back. I would've just ignored her punk ass, push her out, command all these punk ass motherfuckers to fuck with my ass. But I don't care what the fuck they say. They don't know me. They don't know what the fuck I've been through. Little did they know is that they're worshipping the devil by being friends with that little pain in the ass, cause she's like the devil disguised as a puss ass bitch, acting like a Mexican gangster crook. I knew she was nothing but trouble. Next time I won't be blinded by the oldest tricks in the book. And if love ever stumbles, I'll take advantage cause it's a lesson learned. I'm glad it didn't last forever. Of course I'll always be hurt, but I'll try to make it better. I never knew that cold-blooded and soulless creatures walked upon the earth. I was the victim of one when I wasn't doing anything but just being a breather, walking to class innocent, not having to deserve that hell that I went through because of heartbreak, games and lies, drink coffee and a constant headache, cause home became prison when people screams and cries. But I'm thankful now I survived long enough to know now. Know I was fooled, even though it almost killed me to see what they threw me to the ground. I survived and I'm still alive telling you. I'll always be angry and I'll always feel hopeless and full of agony. What did I do to deserve that? She had nothing to do with my life except the antagonist. But I'm glad I never touched her and knew her ugly ass. Although I can never go back to high and find another girl like her. I'm gonna smile cause it happened. Burning candles with lighters And now we could put it in the past and just be a memory. Now I look back and I get embarrassed. Not for being blinded by her lie, but because at the time I was acting weird and imagining weird things, acting careless. Even right now, I'm still asking why. She didn't know me. I did do anything to her, unless she was just another hater. I left because of her and an animal and a child abuser. See you later. I take a look at her now and I realize she wasn't worth that. She was anything but romance. If only I had heard that when I was free, it would have been a different story other than romance. How could I have been so blind? I was crazy at the time, so it really was no surprise that I would blow it all sky high, having flashbacks, screaming for mercy. Why would anyone want to hurt me? No clear to see. Hope the time can go faster and faster to put this far away from me. I wish I never had her. I wonder. I know that no matter what I say or do, it won't take back the time. And I blame it all on you. You and your stupid lie. Nothing will ever be the same when you all graduate from high school and go your separate ways. I need me a box of tools to fix my torn apart in many ways. It was all good until your punk ass came to fuck with me and start shit and humiliate me in front of the whole world. You're gonna go to hell for being heartless. Besides, you were just a 14-year-old girl. I was already 19 when I bumped into you. I never needed you in the first place. Being blinded by a punk ass bitch playing into view. You're the one who just messed with the wrong motherfucker. I didn't do shit to your ass, so goodbye.